You did an interview on Fox News recently.
I did.
And on there, they said your company's worth $40 million. Is that your valuation or is that revenue?
That's revenue. My CFO was actually pretty angry at the way that was worded on Fox.
But why? Because someone might think it's just what your company is valued at.
Yeah, because there's a difference between revenue and valuation.
Correct.
And valuation, while objective, can still be subjective. But he texted me afterwards why did they say our business was valued at $40 million?
So you're going to do $40 million this year?
That's what we're on track for this year.
Give me a fist bump, bro. And you did 5.5 in 2019?
Yep, 5.5 in 2019.
Okay, and then walk me through. What'd you do 20 and 21?
We went 5.6 to 22.
What the fuck? What a jump.
I know. We grew 400%.
What happened? And there has to be something that it wasn't just hey, a lot more people started buying protein powder.
I built the team. A
Holy
lot of it
shit,
was,
man.
I think it was compounded consistency of the things that we were doing the years leading up to that. But we really matured the brand in 2020. I brought on my first creatives.
Yeah.
I was doing all creative up until that point. In 2019, before I hired Jordan Utter, I was filming all my videos, editing all my videos, filming all BPN content, editing all BPN content. We had very few employees. We were just trying to survive. And then we finally implemented systems and new products and new hires. And it allowed me to focus on big picture. And then our creative team just started pumping out content.
So you went from $500K a month to almost $2 million a month.
There were two periods of my life that were the most stressful in terms of cash flow. One was 2017 when we did our first 7 figures. The second was 2020 when we had a 400% growth.
Yeah. Something that I don't, and I want to keep learning about the revenue growth, but something that always, I don't always say it scares me as a business owner, but sometimes you had this 400% growth. Did it ever cross in your mind of man, not I wish I had less growth, but now it's going to be, now I have to grow even more to break that number this next year, to have another 400, I kind of, maybe I wish I did 16 and then I could really crush it in 20, I have smaller jumps, but were you just this is sick, I'm going to grow it even more?
Yeah, I was I'm going to grow it even more. Then in 2021, we experienced supply chain shortages.
Love that.
With, quarantine and shutdown. So for 6 months out of that year, we had about half of our inventory in stock. We still grew 50%. So we went from about 22 to 26, 27 in revenue. And then this year on track for
almost 100%.
For 40. And that's still 90% direct to consumer. So now we're looking to break into omni-channel with retail and wholesale.
Omni-channel. Look at these phrases, man.
I love that term. Omni-channel.
I don't think I've ever used omni-channel in my well, dude, 40 million, that's crazy growth, man. I mean, I can only imagine your mind going from 5 to 20 something. We grew, Sour Chips grew from in 2020, 21, 100%. And I was and this year probably grow 50%. And I'm I'm actually I'm confusing myself with words because that's crazy, man. What is going on, guys? I am Max Tuning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search Don't Be Sour on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.